good, YouTube? It's your boy Key. As you can tell by today's video, this finna be pretty much what happened. I'm finna give y'all a little recap of why I've been gone so long. I know it's only been 2 weeks, but it feel like it's been 2 years, honestly. So I'm finna pretty much tell y'all like what's been going on. So this happened Saturday. Matter of fact, I'm finna tell y'all how this happened. Okay, so this happened Saturday, right? The same, hold on, let me lock my doors real quick. Okay, so this happened Saturday, right? The same exact day that I filmed that A Day in the Life with Me video. Yeah. So we ended up going downtown, right? Same night that I filmed that public interview. We went downtown. And okay, so it's the reason why y'all couldn't really hear anything. And I'm finna tell y'all that too. So yeah, we get downtown. It's me and Jazz in my car. It's my cousin AJ, Dre, and his girl. There's another car. So we get downtown or whatever. You know, we recording, we having fun, we lit. We ended up meeting out, boy. Like, it wasn't on purpose, but we ended up seeing him down there. It was I forgot his name, but he being a fan. It was like, y'all trying to start his car meet type stuff. I was trying to start his car meet. So he was like, yeah. So we ended up going down there or whatever. We trailed him to the location. And yeah, these niggas, they be speeding on the streets. I ain't gonna lie. They be speeding on the streets. But me, I don't be with all that. Because at the time, I didn't have a license. But I have a permit. So, you know, I wasn't really trying to do too much. And plus, like, if y'all know, the location where we was at, I can't really say it. But, like, if y'all know, like, police be hot over there. And this is where most of the slideshows be at. So if you know, then you know. Niggas, they end up losing me. Like, they left me. Because they stay running red lights, whatever. So I went finna run a red light. So they end up getting there before me. So boom, we get there, right? And when I tell you it's lit, like it is lit. Like it's cars everywhere. You could tell it's just like starting off, like it's just getting started type stuff. So we got there and like it's like a U shape. It's like this. Like it's like a U shape. And it's like cars like this. Like as you can see by the thumbnail, it's cars everywhere. And it's lit. Like you could tell it's just getting started. So on the way there, we turned, I ended up turning like on the street or whatever. And I seen these 2 police cars at the gas station. I was like, this is already a sign type stuff. Like, I was telling them, like, once I got there, I was like, 12 is nearby type stuff. So they was already alert on that, and so was I. So we get there, and it's cars everywhere. All type of crazy stuff going on. I'm still filming. You know, you got niggas doing donuts and dooney vans.
How are you doing today? I'm the coochie man. I just put up with 10 hoes in the dooney van. Zeke and Luke sitting in the spot trying to...
All type of stuff. And yeah, so my boy Jay, he ended up calling me. Jay is my cousin, by the way. Jay ended up calling me. He was like, I'm finna pull up, send a low. So I tried to send a low. For some odd reason, it wouldn't let me send. I feel like this could have been a sign at the same time. So Jay ended up, yeah, he called me while I was filming or whatever. And I was sitting on the side of my car. And this is what you should not do at a slideshow / car meet. These things you don't do. You don't turn off your car. For one, you never know when 12 gonna pull up. You don't turn off your car. For some odd reason, I turned off my car because I got too comfortable. 2, don't leave your headlights on. Like, that's really like signaling, like, it's like if you at the drive-in, like, you don't signal. Well, y'all get what I'm trying to say. Like, you don't want to signal no police or things of that nature. And you also don't, like don't sit on your car. Because once 12 pull up, cars gonna be going everywhere, and it's like, you just don't want. Anyways, yeah, Jay ended up calling me or whatever. He was like, send a low, and it wouldn't let me send it to him. And I feel like there was a sign. So I ended up turning on my location and was just like, just pull up type stuff. But the thing is, it ended up turning on in the group chat that we got, which is all the cousins, basically, us 3. Me, Jay, and my cousin AJ. So we, yeah, he hung up or whatever. And, you know, we chilling. I'm still recording. You got people doing all type of crazy stuff. They spinning, posting infinities. Like, it's lit, as you can tell. And probably not 15 minutes in, 12 pull up. And when I tell you, I was right by the entrance where they came in at. 12 came in from both, they came in from two.
What are the dreams that you had?
Like 12 came in from two different directions. When I tell you, boy, I must have got that left so fast. I'm talking about, we hop in the car. I'm like 12, and they seen them coming behind me. Like I'm right here by the exit. I'm right here by the entrance. Like the entrance is right here, and 12 was coming in like this. So I'm right by him. So when I tell you, I must have got out of there so fast. Like, okay, so this how it was. So Jazz saying, she like, go. So I must have ran and hopped in the car. When I tell you, this car is coming every fucking where, every direction possible. Police cars, the folks in the car meets, like they just driving everywhere. And people about to crash. You got people leaving all types of ways, like all types of exits, like stuff you wouldn't even think of. Like it's that wild. So I must have zoomed out of there. I was literally the first person to pull off, and I still don't understand this. I was the first person to get out of that parking lot, and I was right by the entrance. So I must have went straight, and boom, I busted right, and then it was a few cars in front of me, like a few cars from the car meet, and they was coming like this, like they was going straight, and I was behind them, but they was driving too slow. So like so I went around him basically, and it was a car parked like coming towards me type stuff. Well, it wasn't coming towards me, but y'all get what I'm saying. Like it was parked this way. So I must have went around the car that was going too slow, and like it was crazy. So we got to the end of the parking lot. I was like, which way should I go? Should I go left or should I go right? Because most people, they was going right, and I believe they was going to the next location. So she was like, go left. Like everybody going in the same direction. You don't want to do that, because if you know, you know. So it's like playing hide go seek. Like, nigga, you don't want, like, why are you following me? We must have buzzed plenty of the, like we kept hitting left, right, right, left, all types of stuff. So, and there was cars following me. The van was following me too. I'm like, nigga, why is you following me? Like, you trying to, like, what you trying to do? We ended up coming out, right? We came to this gas station. And mind you, my car was very low on gas. Like, the gas light was on. It was down there at 8. So, we got to the gas station. I'm like, I need some gas right now. And it's cars, like all the cars from the car meets, they was going through the light or whatever. It was going through the light to the next location. And I was finna catch up with him. I was like, nah, I need to stop and get some gas. So we ended up stopping at the gas station. She was like, let me get out, because I don't want to be in here. Like, I don't want to be in the car by myself type stuff. So she got out or whatever. I get in the gas station. I'm like, let me get 25 on pump so and so. So he was like, all right, swipe your card. He was like, swipe your card. And I must have swiped my card, and it said decline. I was like, you know, maybe I just like got my card turned off. So let me go get my phone to turn my card on type stuff. So he's like, okay. So I get to the car, and there's no phone. So at this point, I'm just panicking. I'm like, where's my phone? Okay, maybe it's on the seat. So I look on the seat, no phone. So Jazz got back in the car, and I'm like, get up. Like, my phone, like, maybe my phone under you type stuff. So it's not under her. When I tell you, I went everywhere through, like, I must have searched my car everywhere. Like, all type of places I wouldn't even imagine the phone to be at, I was searching. So at this point, I'm panicking. I'm like, where's my phone? I pray that I didn't leave it there, because I feel like that might be the case. So I got this bright idea. I was like, okay, I did leave my location on, so let me check my location. And she didn't have my location because she's not in the group chat with us. So I was like, you know what, call AJ or call Jay and tell them to check my location type stuff. So they check it, and it's pinged at that spot where we was just at. So I'm like, okay, it's time for me to hurry up, go get my phone for 12 pull up, and they might get my phone and things like, y'all get what I'm saying. So we hurry up, we trying to drive on the way back, and they call me. AJ, Dre, and his girl, they call me. They're like the location is moving or whatever. So I'm like, what the hell? So we driving fast as we can on the way back, hopefully that we may catch the person that has my phone. So at this point, I realized my phone is stolen. Like, they picked it up. And so all this time goes by, we still trying to find the location. It keep pinging to different locations. And at one point, it pinged to somebody's house. So they ended up pulling up over there because, mind you, I still didn't get no gas. All my cards are locked. And, like, we stranded. Like, I had to drop Jazz off at home, and she lived far. And I had to drop myself off at home, and I live far. So at this point, we just stranded. And we trying to find my phone or whatever, so I can unlock my cars to put gas in my car. They ended up pulling up to the location that it said it was at. And they get there, and, like, it's like a Hispanic area only. So it's like, oh yeah, so my phone just overheated, so I need to talk fast. And by the way, my camera is broke. That's another reason why I've been gone. As you can see, the screen came off, and I'm still in the process of getting that fixed. So with that being said, let's continue on with the story time. They ended up getting to the location. It's like a Hispanic community or whatever. So they got there. They was trying to get to the location, but nobody was coming outside. So they get there. Nobody's coming out. They ask their neighbors, you know, but there's Hispanic. So my friends, they obviously can't speak Spanish. So yeah, they're struggling. So she ended up calling the police or whatever. She was like, my friend's phone is stolen, blase, blase, blase. And the lady was basically like, we're not allowed to, like, go in somebody's house without proof or whatever. Like, do a search without proof or whatever. So there was that, man. I ended up calling my dad. And, of course, he was talking stuff. He was mad at me because he was like, why are you at a car meet? And, yeah. So I asked him, could he cash out me some money to get gas so I could drop her off and stuff like that. So I ended up dropping her off, and I went home. So fast forward to the next day, which is Sunday. I wake up or whatever. My mama, she like, get up. Like, we finna go back and see who got your phone type stuff. So we ended up going over there, and we get to the house. The people, we knocking on the door, they're not coming outside. And we ended up running to, like, the neighbors. Like, the neighbors, he ended up coming outside or whatever. And he was like, I'm sorry, y'all, it's a car right here. But he ended up coming outside or whatever. And he was like, they asked him, they was like, have y'all seen somebody with a phone, blase, blase, iPhone 11? And he was like, yeah, there was a girl that came through here around 1 or 2 in the morning trying to sell him the phone. So at this point, I'm like, huh? We all looking like, what? So he said she sold him the case for $5. And she tried to sell him the phone, but he was like, it's cracked, he not buying it. And on top of that, like, my face was on the phone. So, like, my thing is, why would you try to sell a phone that has my face on it? And he was like, the girl is on drugs and stuff like that. Like, stuff like that. It's like she on drugs or whatever. So I'm like, why would you sell? Okay, if you gonna steal my phone for something, like, food or something. Like, I can understand that, but drugs, like, that's weird. He basically gave us all her information. He was like, he know her. And we're gonna call her A. We're gonna say her full name. But, like, we're gonna call her A. So she stole my phone. He gave us all her information, where she lived, her phone number, her name, you know, her parents' name, the next spot she might be at. So he, like, trailed me or whatever to her house, to her parents' house. So we trailed him to her parents' house, and we get there. He knock on the door. He's like, your daughter has his phone. She stole his phone, and is she here type stuff. And the dad, he started, like, you could tell he was racist. Like, he started talking all type of stuff. And I'm almost like, we're gonna call the police. It's like, I don't give a damn who you call. And he's like, he slammed the door. So we like, okay. So we end up going to the next location that she might be at. I'm assuming, like, this, like, a friend or somebody she know, like a neighbor or something. So we went there, we asked him. It was like, he was like, he basically said the same thing that he said at the dad house. Like, she has his phone, was wondering, is she here type stuff. He was like, nah, I haven't seen her, blase, blase, blase. So, he did try to help us. So, we went back to the location where the phone was last pinged. And at this time, you know, my parents calling the police, and my mom was calling the police, and my dad was on the phone with the insurance people, making an insurance claim on my phone. It was like a good hour for the police pull up, and I find it extremely weird how the police never pull up when you need them, but when you don't need them, they always somewhere to be found, and they always bother you. So they pull up whatever. No, there was some nice police though. It was nice police. They pulled up. They tried to help me. It pinged at another location. We did pull up to that location, and no phone. No, they knocked on a couple doors, and no people knew any information. So I say that to say this: the night I was downtown, I recorded the voice memos on my phone. And if y'all don't know what voice memos is, it's basically an app, and like with the public interviews, like when you hold the phone or whatever, I recorded those. But by my phone being stolen, I wasn't able to access them, and sadly, it wasn't restored on my iCloud. Like, I thought it would be restored, but it wasn't, sadly. So that's what pissed me off the most. I went 6 days without a phone. That's why y'all couldn't really hear me on the public interview. Y'all couldn't hear anybody really. And yeah, man. Right now I'm recording on my iPhone 13 though. So, hey, it's a win. It's a win-win situation. It's a lose-win, but it's a win-win. But like I was saying, that's it for today's story time. I hope y'all enjoyed. That's why I've been gone so long. I'm still in the process of getting my G7X fixed. As you can see, the screen has came off. I ordered the screws for the camera. This little tape thingy. I don't know if I can see it for this right here. I ordered that too. I'm still waiting to come. The screws, they did come, so hopefully I can find somebody to fix this. If not, I'm gonna have to fix it myself. And the camera still turns on, as you can see. But I can't see anything because the screen is like, I got to get it fixed. So that was it for today's story time. Hope y'all enjoyed. I really missed y'all, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, hope to see y'all soon. I might be recording on my phone for a little minute until I can get my camera fixed. So yeah, that being said, it's your boy Key, and I'm out, man. Peace.